Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video because I have a massive bag of goodies that I'm going to haul for you, and it is all from Marshalls. So quick disclaimer, ignore my nails because I just took my acrylics off and they're really ugly looking. I'm just kind of giving my nails a break. My shirt that I'm wearing I'm in love with. It's from LuLaRoe. And I actually got it from the thrift store. So if you guys would be interested in seeing a thrift store haul from all the cute little things I've gotten lately from the thrift store, let me know. So I'm gonna try my very best to divide this stuff up into categories so I'm not jumping back and forth everywhere. A lot of makeup, some skincare, some just random beauty tools, I guess you could say. So yeah, and some perfumes. I'm really super excited about those. So yeah, let's just get started. Also, I did try out, I think, two or three things that I bought so far. So I will tell you what I actually tried out, but the rest of the stuff I haven't even touched it yet. I only went shopping, I think, yesterday, but still, you know. First set of stuff I'm going to talk about are some makeup brushes and sponges, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is the set from the Creme Shop, and I absolutely love the Creme Shop, which I have another product from them too. Funny I'm talking about this, I have been binge watching Paige Corin. She is somebody I just discovered on YouTube, so check her channel out. She's really cool. She does a lot of hauls from Marshalls and TJ Maxx and whatnot, and she always raves about the Creme Shop, and she's the only other person I have heard who loves that company, that brand. And I love their sponges. It was this first type of sponge I ever loved. I've never used this shape of them, so when I saw these I was like, oh, I have to get these. And some of the brushes, you guys are going to be freaking out. So these were $4.99. It says compare at $10, so I guess that's a pretty good deal. I don't trust the compare at unless it's the brand's actual tag on the product, because Marshall's kind of, or TJ Maxx, whatever you're shopping at, they're mostly sister stores, I think. They kind of make up their own, stuff unless you've seen it in real life somewhere. Okay, so anyway, next thing is a brush. This is from it's limited edition. It was from the Brush Crush collection. It is the 306 Kabuki brush. This was $7.99, and this also says compare at $10. Well, we all know the Real Techniques brushes are at minimum $10 a piece. So sometimes they're 15 a piece, 11, 12, 13 a piece, especially if it's something limited edition. And I know I saw these in Ulta when they were at their hype or whatever, but I never saw these in any drugstores that I can recall. So I'm super excited about that. I needed just a big fluffy kabuki brush to really help blend things out more. And you guys are going to be stunned at what I found. I only found one of these brushes in this brand, but I found a Smashbox brush. It's called the Mother Smudger. Can you guys even see that? There we go. Okay, the Mother Smudger. So it's a smudging, it's the Precision Smudger brush. And I remember watching Tati do a full review on all these newer brushes when they came out. I got this for $12.99, which is still a little pricey for one brush, but it was Smashbox. It was the only one there, and I had to get it. Now I've got another couple brushes, and these are all from Japanesque, which I really like their makeup brushes, and they're usually pretty expensive. So for me, seeing a bunch of them, I just kind of had to. So anyway, the first one is the all over eyeshadow brush, which looks like this. It's just a big fat blending type brush. I got this for $3.99. Up next we have the Buff and Blend, expertly designed for flawless results. That's what it's just the Buff and Blend brush, I guess is what they're calling it. I got this for $5.99. It says compare at $8, but Japanesque is usually a little higher price than that. And I got a duo. It's a highlighting and contouring brush duo. So this should be fun. I'm super excited. This has a different finish than all the other ones. It's like a gold and like cream colored design. And they're smaller brushes. They're more like for precision blending, I would say. $5.99 for this. And then I got a big Luxe powder brush, which I already know what I'm going to use this as. I'm going to use it for my bronzer because I already have a contour brush. And the bronzer brush I'm using is super flimsy. It works good. I like it, but I just want something different. And this was the most expensive one at $6.99. It was one of their, like, the tags they make. So I guess they just, you know, whatever, did that. So I'm going to go into some other products that are kind of similar next. So I always use these jumbo like headbands, which I showed one in my last haul video. Two of these things are from the Creme Shop as well. So another Creme Shop headband. I have one of these. They're big and fluffy, and whenever I wash my face, like during the daytime or at night, whatever, and I'm not washing my hair, I will put on a big fluffy headband like this. So if you get your hair wet, it absorbs and doesn't, you know, mess your hair up. I love these. This was $4.99. I got an eye sleeping mask, which I'll probably use tonight because I sleep with one every single night. This is also from the Creme Shop. I got this for $3.99. This is Sweet Dreams, and it's just super cute. And then I got a hair towel, which I love these, and one of the big headbands. So this is from, it says Rushi Professional. So I've never heard of this brand, but you can feel inside and it's like super soft. And I use both of these types of products every time I wash my hair. I use one of the hair turbans, like the Chirpy Twist ones. That's the brand I usually will use. I got this for $5.99. One thing that is probably like not going to be as fun to talk about, I'm going to get that out of the way, and then I will get into like the mostly makeup and skincare. So this I would say is skincare, but I bought a pack of the Neutrogena face wipes for $3.99. Like, I buy these from the store all the time. This is what I use. This is my favorite. And they were $3.99, and you could tell they weren't opened because they had the little like seal on it, and like these are usually like $6 or $7 by themselves alone. So I love that. I mean, the packaging is a little busted up, but it could also have been from being in that huge bag because everything was in one bag. So yeah. Okay, next product. I'm super excited about this next product, and I actually used it today. It is the Becca and Chrissy Teigen Face Palette, and I got this for $19.99. It's kind of hard to open because it does come with one of the little, like a sample size of the backlight priming filter and this little like piece of paper. It comes with a sample of the First Light priming filter instant complexion refresh. So I have that primer anyway, but like the packaging is still on it, and I swatched them all, but I used the bronzer, the blush, and this highlighter right here today. I used all this highlighter, the lighter pinky one, so it kind of looks more like a blush topper, and this one might be too dark for me until like summertime and I get like a good tan, but it's a little bit darker, and it has a little, you know, Becca heart Chrissy thing on it, so I'm going to keep that on there. But I did try that out today, and I guess I can throw this little cover thing away now, but I'm super excited that I found that because I did really want to try it out when it was in stores, which I think they're like kind of getting rid of that. Like, I don't know if they have any of that stuff left, because I remember around like Christmas time they had it, but I don't know if they do anymore. So next up is something that I've heard a lot of people talk about, these highlighters, but these are the Makeup Revolution Heart Heaven set of 5 highlighters for the face and the eyes. You know, you can swirl the shades together. I opened all of these up last night and I swatched them individually, and they're baked highlighters. so they're a little drier feeling, but they were gorgeous. So I'm going to show you on the back like what they look like, because we're going to be here forever if I open everything and swatch everything. But there's like pink and white, so like when you blend it together it's like a light baby pink. There's two of them, Snowflake Heart and Marzipan Heart, look pretty similar, except Marzipan Heart is like white with a little bit of gold mixed in with it. But everything else is super, super different and just super pretty. Like, I'm so happy I found that. Oh, I paid for that. What did I pay? $14.99. So I got 5 highlighters for 15 bucks. So that's like less than $1. Highlighter. The next thing I have been contemplating buying it because I've seen it so many times, or when I've seen them, there's been like 5 of them and 3 of the 5 are crushed and broken. So I'm going to say this Marshalls had like these zip ties and tags on some of their more expensive items, which I thought was great because then people won't mess with them as much. They will, it's like a guarantee that it won't be broken. I was wrong on one product only, but there was one palette I couldn't see the inside of it, just to like double check or remember like, is this something I really want? But I'm glad I bought it. I'll get to that in a minute. But I got the Aurora Glow Kit, which I did swatch last night. It's in perfect condition. There's a couple shades in here that I'm like, would I ever like really wear this? But like, I'm so excited that I got this. Like, you can see where I've swatched. But like, even right now I'm gonna swatch like the purple highlighter, which I'm like, would I wear that? But it's still, like, it's so pretty. The stuff I wouldn't wear as highlighters, like, you see like that purple reflect, it's right there on my arm, which is gonna be hard because of the spot that I put it in. I should have put it like in a different spot, but anyway, kind of hard to see it just because of where I put it, but it's super pretty, and like I probably would wear that, but in the pan it looks so deep. So I'm happy that I picked this up. I paid, I think, $16.99 for this. Yeah, $16.99 for that. The next thing, the box is a little busted, and I did swatch some of these, but I also picked up the Pure Midnight Masquerade Face Palette. I got this for $5.99. I've only ever seen this in a tutorial from somebody's BoxyCharm, so I don't know if these were sold like individually or if this was like a BoxyCharm thing only, but it came perfect. It has some blush and highlighting shades that are really pretty, and then the eyeshadows over here, it has a little mirror that you can use, which I'm going to cover so the glare isn't like ridiculous. I don't think there's enough shades in here that I would probably do like a full look, but I can kind of like use some of my all matte palettes with something fun like this and like, you know, play with it and try it out. But anyway, it does have like a covering on it, which I should probably like take that off now that I'm gonna be using it. I didn't swatch all of these shades, so let's swatch something. I'm gonna swatch this purple shade right here. It's called Disguise. Oh, that's really pretty. The pans that are so tiny, it's so hard to like get your full finger in there and like really rub it around. Okay, so on the back of my hand, like that's really super pretty. So for $5.99, I could not pass that up. Next is something that I swatched because I've heard mixed reviews about, but it is the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. And I forgot what it was called, and my son was like, that looks like a pie. And he's right, it does look like a pie. I got this for $12.99, which is a little pricey, but it's also Too Faced. So I know the glitter in it is just like a little spray over. I've heard like very mixed reviews about this, but I wanted to try it myself, so I'm definitely going to actually wear it on the face. I did swatch it and it looked like, I mean, I'm going to swatch it again for you guys, like it looked like a legitimate bronze shade for someone like who's more fair skinned like me. It's not really deep, so I don't think this would work on really deep skin tones, but the smell, it's like, I think it's like sweet peach and fig. Yeah, fig cream. So it's, you know, and there's another product from the same line that I also tried out today. This is the Peach Blur Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder, which I also paid $12.99 for. I did use this today when I was doing my makeup and I was dusting off my bake. I decided to just, like, usually I'll take a second powder, fill up the brush, dust off my bake, and then like swirl it all around the rest of my face. I was worried because of how pink it is, and it even kind of had like a pink tint to it when I opened it up and swatched it originally, but it like looks plain, like a translucent powder actually on the face. So you can see the swatch marks from me actually just rubbing my finger in there, but the smell, like, it's not overwhelming, so it's good, even if I'm pretty sensitive to smells, and I thought it was just like just the right amount of smell. Let's hop into some skincare really quick because I did use this today. This is from Pearlescence. It is a rose hip and vitamin C balancing facial oil, and I love a good facial oil. Never heard of this brand, but they are not tested on animals, and the ingredient list is pretty minimal, so I figured probably doesn't have anything funky in it. I got this for $6.99. I did use this today, and I actually like it. It smells just like a clean facial oil. Like, it smells like almost every other facial oil I have. A little, like, I can smell the vitamin C a little bit in it, but that was really it. We're gonna hop around here. This I was pretty excited to find because I wanted to buy the full size. This was a little like mini gift set, something that was probably meant to be like a stocking stuffer, but I wanted to try out one of these products so bad. The tag is worn off so much, so I want to say it was like $7.99. I think that's what it said, $7.99 originally. So I think that's what I paid for it. But it is a little mini jar from Bite Beauty, and it comes with a mini agave lip mask, a mini agave lip balm, which I did try the balm out last night. I want to try the mask tonight, and then a trial size of the agave sugar lip scrub. So all three of those products fit in here. I mean, they're tiny, but to be able to try, like, these things retail for, I don't remember exactly, but I've looked into them. So the lip balm is here, and I tried it out last night. I really liked it. And then the lip sleeping mask is here, and then inside is the little sample size of the lip scrub, which I love a good lip scrub. I have a ton of them. I'll probably try it before it goes bad, because I know sometimes when things are sitting at stores, they're just like this. They're there for a pretty long time. But anyway, the glass jar has like little milliliters, like has like the little like logo on the top of it. So I'm probably gonna like save this jar for some reason or another, but it's super, super cute. A hair care item, which I did try today, is from Drybar. It is the Mr. Incredible, the Ultimate Leave-In Conditioner. Today was a hair wash day. This was kind of expensive. I didn't want to pay this much for it, but I've also, like I said, I've been binge watching Paige Corin's videos, and she's always raving on about the Drybar stuff, and I have never tried anything, but I always see a lot of people rave, so I was like, okay, if I find some stuff there, I'll pick it up and I'll try it. I only found 2 products there, and I picked this one up. I paid $19.99 for it, so I used this today as a leave-in, and I mean, so far so good. It's gonna take a couple uses for me to decide if I like something. But the next thing I found was on clearance for $3, and it's like a mini of the Double Standard. It's a cleansing conditioning foam, and I'm definitely gonna try this on like one of my days where I need to wash my hair, but like it's really quick and I just like don't have a lot of time, and I have days like that where I just like will wet my hair, do a little bit of a conditioner, or if my hair feels overly dry and I don't really want to get my scalp like too get it like too scrubbed down, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do something like that. So basically it's like a one-step shampoo and conditioner, like in a foam type thing. So you do rinse it out, but it's like a shampoo conditioning foam. So I'll do the last hair product I have because it's right here. This is from Argan Magic, and it's a restorative hair mask. So I do have some of the Argan hair products, like just the plain oil. Oh my god, I wish you guys could smell this. Like, it smells so good. It basically says it revives luster and manageability, hydrates and helps to repair dry, damaged hair, nourishes hair with an intense dose of therapeutic ingredients. It says compare at $10, but I'm sure this is more than $10 because most of the brands of hair stuff they carry there are more higher end brands. So I'm excited to try that out. Now I have a couple products from Anastasia. They're like, I'm not doing all the stuff collectively together at this point because I'm just not. I got the box dirty, but this is a blush trio, and this is in Peachy Love. It has like this velvet matte finish on the box, so like it's easy to get dirty. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but when I move it back and forth, there's like the reflective little A's for like the Anastasia. I did swatch this last night, and these blushes are, I love peach blush. I know a lot of people do because it's flattering to pretty much all skin tones. And I have the one in, I think it's Pool Party, and I hauled that one, I think, my last video, so go check that out. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to check that out. So anyway, this is, I think this is Peach Love, is that what I called it? Peachy Love. So Peachy Love, I'm super excited to wear. I have not tried it yet on my cheeks, but I did swatch that. Next up, I'm super excited about this. It is same brand, Anastasia Beverly Hills Peach Lipstick. Oh, let me tell you how much I got the blush for. I got the blush for $10.99. I think I got the other one for about the same price, either that or like $9.99, but I was at two different stores, so that could be why. Next up for $7.99, and there's some hair stuck to it. It's my hair. It is a matte lipstick in the shade Nude. I'm gonna swatch this for you guys because it is like the most perfect nude lipstick. It is beautiful. The component is beautiful, and it is just like, it's nude. Like it's nude. It's right there next to the bronzer, and it's like a nice neutral tone. It's not like too red, too pink, too orange, too brown. It's like, I mean, it's definitely on the warmer side, but it's like a nice neutrally shade, and I'm super excited about that. I got quite a few lip products, so I'll just grab another lip product out here. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss. I got this for $4.99. It says Happy Birthday Gorgeous on the side, so I don't know if this was part of like a birthday line. It's called Birthday Babe. So maybe this was part of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a lip plumping one. I love plumping glosses, but I am going to swatch this for you guys just so you can see the color. And I also want to compare another gloss to this because it looks pretty similar. So that is the gloss right there. And I didn't feel any tingling on me, so it's hard to tell if this is a plumper because I know most of their stuff, they do a lot of plumping glosses, but I think maybe that's just from the Buxom line that they have. I am not 100% sure, so we'll see. But I still like it. It's, like I said, it's gorgeous. It's like a nice pinky nude color with some glitter in it. Next up, I'm so freaking excited. I found this because I almost bought it recently at Ulta, so I don't know why it was there because it's still out in stores, but it is the Royal Affair palette from BH Cosmetics. As you can see right there, I paid $7.99 for it, and it is beautiful. It is not crunched or crushed or busted. It's so pretty. Like, it has so many good shades in here. Like, there's so much, and a nice size mirror. So, like, look at that. I mean, just take that in for a moment. Like, it's beautiful. So, for the price, I was like, I cannot pass that up because I have quite a few palettes I have 3 palettes and a brush set from BH, and I really like their stuff. Like, their stuff's actually I have 4 palettes now because I just got one the other day and I'm gonna haul for you guys soon. It was one that I have, it's like a sister to one that I already have that I may have shown you guys in a video before. I'm not 100% sure, but let's move on. So next up, I got a Becca foundation. I cannot believe I found this. I found this for $7.99. This is the Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation. And I know it's not full coverage, but it says it's buildable coverage. So we'll see. It's in the shade Fair. So this might be like I might have to mix it with something. But the packaging is beautiful. It doesn't look too light, but now that it's getting summertime, I might have to save this for like my winter shade. Is this shake well before use, and then when you open it, the little top pops up and it's like a dropper. I'll show you. So it pops up like this, and then you spin it off, and then it's like a little dropper. So I mean, it doesn't look like so pasty white fair. So I'll try it, and then you see how it pops back down. But anyway, I'll try it out, and if I need to mix it with a foundation that's too dark for me, I will. I'll just do that. Or if I can't make that work, I will just save it for the winter, because during the winter I am very, 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 very pale. So one more Becca item I found is the Glow Gloss, and it is in the shade Tiger Lily. I got this for $6.99. Now this is the gloss I was saying was pretty close to the Bare Minerals one. It is like a nice corally pink color. I want to swatch them next to each other just so I can kind of see like how close they are. Okay, yeah, they're not close at all. This smells good. It smells like peppermint. I wonder if this is like a plumping gloss because it has that minty smell, but this is like a very sheared out version of this, which is the Becca gloss right here up top. It's very opaque and it's pretty. Like this is a really, really good summer color. I'm super, super excited about that. So I found a lot of Becca stuff. I have one more skincare thing, which I tried out today when I was doing my little skincare routine. This is from Dr. Jart, and their stuff can be super expensive. This is the Ceramiden, I hope I'm saying that right, oil balm. So when I opened it, it's like in this nice little glass jar, which I'll open some more. Like a glass little jar. Oh, I didn't put the lid back on all the way. Oops, but it's a little balm. It looks like a solid, and then it turns into like this oily cream, and it says you can use it like on your cuticles, on your the ends of your hair, like anywhere you have dry patches. But I use it as like my just like my top layer of lotion, like my final step in my skincare routine. And it comes with like a little scooper, so you don't have to dig your hands into it. I love that. And it was like the most perfect amount of hydration for me, but it didn't make me like greasy and oily. I was kind of wondering, well, would it do that? So even for somebody with oily skin, that might be a good product for you. I don't know, but let's move on, shall we? Now this is one of the things that was in the packaging, like I was talking about earlier. It had like the little zip ties and a little alarm thing on it. This is a MAC highlighting palette. It's the Hyper Real Glow. I got this for $19.99. So I couldn't open it up and like double check it, but I was like, it's gotta be fine, right? I was wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still in pretty good shape, but one of the girls in here is busted. Thankfully, it is in one of the shades that I'm gonna probably least likely use. She's busted like here and here. The other two are just like the most perfect champagne shades that I would use. I'll do them up here. They're like all the same family, but one's just slightly, each of them are slightly darker than the rest. And I'll do the darkest one, of course, too, so you guys can see. This would look good on like, so it's kind of like a light, medium, dark skin tone type thing. And then, of course, I can use the darker one maybe this summer, like on my body. And I had that one swatched right there. So I'm super excited about this. I love MAC makeup, but I don't often go by like the MAC counter because we don't have a store around here, so that's where I would have to go. Next up, this was also one of those like I couldn't look at it. This was the one I was talking about. I was like, do I remember what this looks like? But I got the Too Faced White Peach eyeshadow palette. I paid $22.99 for this. I'm so glad I got this. Like, I'm super excited about this. I don't know why they all come, I guess, oh, this is like a little like instructional thing, like different ways you can wear the eyeshadows, which that's cute. But it is beautiful. Okay, this one is scented too, just like the other peach ones, but look at those shades. Like, they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited about this. Like, it's very, very versatile. Like, I like that there's like darker shades. There's a lot of transition shades, shimmers. I'm super super, super excited about this palette. I'm so glad I got it. At first I was like, like, am I really gonna, is this the same palette I'm thinking of? But when I saw like that it was wrapped up, and I was like, it's most likely to be protected, and it was the only one there, so I was like, it's meant to be. Like, I've just got to get it. Okay, so next up, I got this very neutral Nelly palette, but it was cute, it was pretty, it wasn't broken, and it's from Model's Own. I didn't get to try a lot of their stuff, but I think I don't know if they're out of the Ulta that I go, that's by me now. I think, because I remember seeing their stuff, I remember Tati talking about them a lot. But I got this for $3.99, and it's basically just like a nice, pretty, basic nude eyeshadow palette. It has a really big mirror in there as well, so I'm going to cover the mirror so it doesn't blind you guys. But look at those shades. It's just like a perfect, like bronze, smoky eye type palette. Like, it's, everything's pretty in there. I mean, there's a couple shimmers, some mattes. There's one really like shimmery shade, a couple like satinies, and then like 5 mattes. So it's definitely gonna be like it's definitely like a very neutral palette, but that's okay. I do those types of looks like if I don't know what I'm wearing, don't really know where I'm going, what I'm doing. If I know, like, I have a plan, I'll create like a dramatic eye, but I thought this was just like too good to pass up for $3.99. I just couldn't pass it up. And so for something like super neutral and just plain Jane, this type of eyeshadow palette right here could go hand in hand with it and amp up the volume with it. This is the Cargo All That Glitters palette, and I got this for $7.99. I did swatch some of these shades last night, and some of the stuff is hard to get out of the packaging. It is hard. It's like, it's that type of like soft touch material that is like very easy to get dirty. But the brush in here looks promising, so I'll try to cover the mirror again, but the brush looks good. And look at those shades. I don't remember what I swatched last night. I think I swatched this shade right here, Charter. I think I swatched that. Let's swatch After Party, this like pinky orange color right here. It looks really pink on camera, but look at that. I'll swatch it up here next to the lipsticks. See, like, that's pretty, and they're all shimmers, so you could use it with like an all matte palette, and I have a lot of those, so I don't think I have anything that's like all shimmer. And they're different variations. Like, some are like really, really shimmery, some are just lightly shimmery, but it's beautiful. It's a nice looking palette, and for the price, I was like, of course, like a high-end makeup palette that I probably would have, somebody bought this for at least 30 bucks, probably, if not more, and I'm getting it for like drugstore price. There's only a few things left in here. I have, I think, just a few makeup items left. And then the rest are either hair care, body care, like skincare type stuff. So I have the next set of things are lip products. I found a trio of the Anastasia liquid lipstick set, and it comes with Dazed, Bittersweet, and Hudson. So I believe it's Dazed here, Bittersweet, and Hudson. It slides out like this, and you have all three. I don't think these are I don't know if these are full size or not. I'll have to compare it to my other full size one and see. But they're all like nice neutrally shades, and this was $12.99. So I'm super excited about that. And the next, I wore this today on my lips. It's not there anymore really because I just put a balm on, but me and my son went to Walmart earlier. He wanted to spend his money and get his little own toy, so I said, okay, let's go. That's why I was doing my makeup in the first place. But I wore this, and at first, for whatever reason, I was thinking it was going to be more of like a gloss because of the name. Is called Sheer Caramello. I don't know if you can see that, and it even kind of like I don't know where the name came from, but it is a Stila Stay All Day Sheer Liquid Lipstick, and it says that, but it is not sheer at all. I'm going to swatch it for you because It is not sheer. It's a nice, beautiful nude. It's nude, but it is very opaque. I'm going to swatch it right next to the others. Maybe the formula is a little bit lighter than a liquid lipstick, but maybe because of, like, it's right there. It's dark, so maybe to me, like it did dry down. It definitely dried down. It wasn't a gloss, so maybe it's like a hybrid of it because it's a sheer liquid lipstick. I'm not sure, but I did really like it. The color was beautiful. It wore off, but it wore off very pretty, so I can't complain about that. Next up might be a little weird, but I already have a tool like this. This is from True Beauty, and it is basically like a blemish, blackhead, pimple popping kit. And I have one tool that's like this. So like it velcros open, it tells you like what each of them is for, and it has like, it says it has a storage case in there so you can keep them in it. And like I have something that looks kind of like the second one, and I think it's like Revlon brand. I think I got it at like the drugstore. But when you have like a pimple or blackheads that you just can't get out, like it's a little bit more sanitary way to pop your pimples per se. That's how I'm gonna put it. And I got this for $6.99, so I think that was a great deal. Next up, something else from the Creme shop. I got some eyebrow razors because I'm the only person who's allowed to touch my eyebrows. As you probably know if you've been watching my videos, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I work in that field, so I am licensed to wax. I love waxing, so I usually will wax my eyebrows and then in between touch-ups. So I found this cute set of, like, I use the small razors like this, but they're from the Creme shop. They're all like, it's like an ombre set of like very pale pink to like darker pink, some neon pinks in the middle of it. And I got this for $4.99. So how many? 6 razors. 6 razors. And they're multi-purpose. If you have like upper hair, upper lip hair, chin hair, like wherever you need to like quickly like razor the area, you can use these. I mean, I wouldn't shave my whole leg with something like this. That would not be probably a smart idea, but anyway, we're on to the last few items. There's 2 I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to save the best for last. I found one of these huge Evian facial sprays, and you know they sell them in Sephora, at least like the 2-pack of like the minis and that little like mini everything like triangle thing they have at like all the Sephoras. Where I live, there's not a full-size Sephora around us. We only had this Sephora in the JCPenney, at least within a close driving distance. So it kind of sucks, but this was $8.99. It says compare at 16, which I believe it, so that's like about half off or so. But it's just like aerosol water, you know what I mean? Like aqua and nitrogen, like that's all. So, but these are like really good to like just spray on your face. You can kind of use it as like a toner, like in your skincare. You can use it to kind of help set your makeup. What a makeup brush. It's pretty versatile, so it's like nice to have, and it's like nice clean water that's not going to go bad, because I tried to like fill up with my sink tap water, like little spray bottles like that, and then use them to like set my makeup or wet my makeup brush, and like it stunk after like 2 or 3 days. So that's good. One more hair care product that I forgot about. This is from the brand Amika, which I've heard others talk about, and this is just a giant bottle of a nice serum. It is a sea buckthorn berry anti-frizz shine and nourishment. So it's huge. The way it makes it sound, I would think that it would come with like a dropper, but it doesn't, because you unscrew the cap and then there's like a plug, almost like you're supposed to throw that away and then like put a dropper in it, and it says like 2 to 3 drops, but it's hard to like, I'm gonna pour this like in your whole hand, but I'm sure I'll make it work. But I've heard great things about this brand, and I did pay $16.99 for this. It was $34 originally. That's a supposed thing. But on to the last 2 purchases, which I think they're kind of like my most favorite. Now, they're both fragrances, and I am that person who is in like such a fragrance rut. I stick to what I know, what I love, and like you saw my last haul video with my Clinique Happy. I've stuck to that for years, and I don't go out of that comfort zone. But I did pick up 2 perfumes without even knowing what they smelled like, because I remembered hearing things about them, and I just was like, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I probably will like them. And I'm so happy I did. So the first one is Very Hollywood by Michael Kors. I do not remember how much I paid for this. These were both like around or under $30, like $25 to $35, I'm gonna say. But the wrapper had the price on them, and I have taken the wrapper off to smell them both. So this one is like feminine, but almost like, I think the name is so fitting because it smells like look at that bottle. Like, look how beautiful that is. It's pink and just perfect, and it smells like almost like somebody like would, like a rich Hollywood like socialite. That's what I would like to describe this as. That's how I would say, and I feel like that's like a good smell, especially if that's like your goal in life. I mean, fake it till you make it, right? So I like that perfume a lot. But my most favorite, and this is my last, oh no, it's not my last item. I have another lipstick in here. So I'll get to that in, oh, not a lipstick, something even more fun. I'll get to that in just a minute. So this is from, I hope I'm saying this right, Moschino. The brand Moschino. It's called So Real Cheap and Chic Moschino. It's a perfume. And this I am in love with. I wore it today, and I think this is going to be like my new favorite. If I see more of these on sale, I'm going to buy them. The bottle is like super cute. It's got like a little face. It has it on both sides, and then like a little almost like top hat. This smells so similar to something I've smelled before, but I can't describe it. It's almost like a beachy but florally at the same time type of fragrance. It's unique, but like I said, it's almost like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost like a unisex type of fragrance. Like, I think a man and a woman could both use it and it would be fine because it's not too girly but not like super girly. It has like a touch of masculinity in it, and I just freaking love it. I'm so glad I got that. Okay, for real now, last product. I found one of the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Sunset Cove. So it is a beautiful pink shade. I paid $8.99 for this, which, I mean, I guess is a little pricey for some of this stuff, but I know how much these cost because I've almost bought them like 5 or 6 times. So I'm going to swatch this for you. I will swatch it right here. And I swatched this on myself last night. I let it dry down just to see like how pretty it was. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's very pale pink. It's right there. It's like such a pale pink color. It looks darker in the tube, but I know they're all pretty deceiving. So it's like, oh, it's perfect. It's like glittery enough, beautiful enough. I love it. I have a couple other products that are just like this, and I just haven't like used them yet. But I'll get around to it. So anyway, I am so happy if you sat through this long ass haul with me. So if you are not subscribed to my channel already, please do, because I do a lot of things like this, and I have some more upcoming hauls that I'm ready to film, edit, and post for you guys. I'm gonna try to wrap this outro up like pretty quickly, so please make sure you subscribe. I love you guys that are subscribed and that do watch my videos, but if you're not subscribed, like, come on, what are you waiting for? Anyway, I think that's about it. Leave me some comments down below. Like, let me know if you have any of these products, if you've tried them, if you think any of them are like just a big waste, or if you're like, girl, like, I love that, where the hell did you find that? Just say something down there. Like, let's talk about the products and let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.